1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm getting cold and I got pants on.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kylie. I don't think I've even met you yet. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Nice to meet you guys. Yeah. Yeah, and Ashley's coming too. Yeah, so I'm doing a 4:30 and 6.
I think he's recovered from the TCED.
Poor guy. She's gonna go south, I think. Why not? What's the next one? And then she'll pass. We try to get as much as we possibly could for her stuff. Yeah.
I haven't seen her in so long.
I know.
I was wondering. I was like, where's she been?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
How are you?
Hey.
Good to see you.
What about the horn frogs?
What about it?
I had to give you
Hey.
Girl named Kylie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure. Hey, Ashley. How are you?
I know.
Good.
How are you? Good. I got
I wouldn't be interested if I left channel 1 up. My bills already going on.
Brian, you can set up too.
Thanks. Yeah, I might actually have you do that. Because I think it was
Early.
Like everyone's eating, but like, no.
For myself, 801 897 donation.
I think I saw her earlier.
I do that enough to Natalie, I guess. No, I don't know. I don't think I saw that either.
Oh, it's a lot of walk. That's good. ask her if she wants to talk. Oh my gosh, I thought that was Weber. With the behind the cross.
Oh my God, this looks like him.
Yeah. I was like, why? I was about to say, why is Weber here?
That's eerie.
Y'all got more? Yeah, back that pickup. Yep. Tom, working today?
I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions on here just about donations and how you were saying work when you get the word out there. Yes. It'd be like it wouldn't be all of them. Okay.
It's just me. Sorry,
I'm
that is
like-
intimidating.
We can go by your car.
Your mom's truck's right here. I don't know if there's any more.
There is. We're bringing it in, but Brody, hold up.
I will.
Yeah. We'll go grab more.
We'll move away from all this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
How are you? Good. I met someone. You have other people that do what you do. Victor? Yes. Yes.
We're actually based our piece of
She wants to talk, but like just outside for her.
Okay. Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can mark our spot with my bones. Okay. Sorry.
Walk in. I need all the way to the kitchen. Got it. I got you. Thank you.
I will do whatever. Sorry. I noticed when I looked back, I was like, this is probably intimidating. There's 10 of us. Hello. Hey, your bow is so cute. You got on your pretty makeup? Alrighty. This is on. Can you tell me your first and last name, please?
Candace Jones.
How do you can spell it just in case?
Candace Jones, Jones.
Alright, and you from Surreal?
My children go to school here in Surreal, yes.
So when you heard the news, what were your first thoughts?
Heartbroken.
Sorry.
Just want her home. So we're just trying to take donations. Drop-off point can be in Pizza Corral in Elgin, Oklahoma. If not, you can contact me through Facebook and I will meet up with you. We have had tons of donations today from I don't know how many businesses. I can't even thank everybody, the list of people that we have and everybody that's helping. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that's doing what they can, and we're hoping that Athena will be home soon.
What has it been like for the community? Is this shocking for you guys? I've never been to Surreal. This is my first time here.
Yeah, I think it is shocking for everybody, but this is a very close community and everybody is just coming together and doing what we can do to help.
And you were saying that you've got a little girl yourself. So as a mom, how does it? What would you say to the family right now? How are you feeling?
I don't even have words. It's just too much to even comprehend in my mind. That's why they're with me, and I'm not letting them far from my sight right now, and I'm just trying to help as much as I can.
So what kind of donations are you accepting?
We've taken in everything from lunches donated today, breakfast, dinners. Some people have donated money, drinks. paper towels, toilet paper, coffee, and it's all for all of the officers and the crews that are helping. We're making sure that they are all taken care of while they're here and doing their job. So
Well, thank you.
thank you.
I'm not gonna make you cry.
I've already been doing
Stop
it.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know if I have any more tears left. I haven't slept. I'm just
Hug them
like,
tighter.
yeah, everywhere they go, I'm like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
baby.
Yeah. You're on the news. Right down at 6. I gotta figure out what show. You a cheerleader? Oh.
All right, let's go.
You've got to look for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was Salt Lake.
go.
Want some mics?
That's what I was gonna do. Oh, there's a lot of them.
I can maybe do one more in this hand.
I'll
If
just
you don't
hold
want to
it.
squat down.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait too. My arms are gonna get tired. I'm just gonna wait.
I know, right?
why I wore this today.
Does everybody got white balance?
As you can, Ashley.
Okay, let's not have fun.
Whoa.
Everybody good? Are we ready? Oh, yeah. Okay. Everybody ready? Okay. First off, I'm Brooke Arbeitman. I'm the PIO for the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation. And I'm surrounded by Captain Charles McKeever from our Southwest Regional Office, Trooper Eric Foster with OHP, Deputy Jared Martinez with the Caddo County Sheriff's Office, and of course, Chief Garrett Rainey from the Surreal Police Department. As far as any updates from the briefing from this morning, we've added some additional partners that are coming to assist with the investigation, including the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They're helping us out. The Comanche Nation is coming to help, as well as Fort Sill is providing some soldiers for the search operations that OHP is running with their ERTs. We've been out all day conducting those grid searches with volunteers, and we really appreciate their support along with OHP's support in managing that effort. We are collecting items that could be relevant. I'm not going to call them evidence, but we are finding things around town that could be helpful in this case. One of the questions from this morning was about the health and condition of the 5-year-old that was found yesterday. Excuse me. We can report that she did not require medical care at the time. Of course, she was frightened. That goes without saying when you're a 5-year-old. She's currently in protective custody with the state, but she did not require any sort of medical care at the time. We really appreciate all the tips that have been called in to our tip line. We encourage anybody in town, whether you're a business owner or a resident, that if you have any sort of video cameras or Ring doorbell systems, if you can come down to the church and provide that to law enforcement, it will be very beneficial. Let's see. We're still working on putting together the exact timeline, but again, I can confirm that this investigation really kicked off yesterday about 2 p.m. when the postal carrier located the 5-year-old and contacted the police department. And then we got involved later that night. And then, of course, all of our law enforcement partners have joined us, and we've been looking for her nonstop since the original call came into the police department. With that, I'm going to let Trooper Foster answer some questions about OHP resources that are out here and also address the Amber Alert.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So the Oklahoma Highway Patrol was requested last night, and obviously we're here to assist. And so we brought all of the resources that are available to be able to come and assist. We've been in the air with helicopter, with infrared. We've been on the ground. Obviously, you've seen around town there are a lot of grid searches on foot going around and on four-wheelers, things like that. And so our ERT team, which is a team specially trained to go on foot in search of people and things, are out in coordination with civilians who have come and wanted to volunteer their time and effort. And that's really a great thing to see, especially in Oklahoma. We see that all the time. The Oklahoma Highway Patrol also is utilizing boats on some of the small ponds out here to make sure that we check waterway, check those thoroughly to make sure all of that is done appropriately with sonar and things like that we can see in the water. And so the Oklahoma Highway Patrol is very much involved in just assisting whatever needs to be done that is requested from OSBI and the city of Surreal. You know, our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone involved. And really, you know, I reach out and say, pray for all of those involved, not just on the law enforcement side, but there are a lot of people, there are a lot of civilians, there are a lot of resources being put into this that, you know, that this is done appropriately. to answer the Amber Alert question, there have been a lot of questions on the Amber Alert. The Amber Alert has specific guidelines that we have to adhere to push out the Amber Alert specifically. The Amber Alert goes out nationwide. So once we push that button, it goes all the way to Washington, D.C. and goes out like that. So there's specific things and guidelines that we have to follow. Not every part of that guideline came into play in this. And so that wasn't done. So the next best thing that we could do was a missing and endangered notification. That went out in a 15-mile radius in around where we knew that the person was missing. And so that's why you didn't get it statewide. Those emergency alerts didn't go statewide. It went locally, and that was really the important time frame that we needed to get that out. And it was pushed on social media. All of the news outlets were able to get that immediately. And so it was done in a very efficient way by guidelines. And there are reasons for those guidelines. The Department of Justice puts out those guidelines to help us put that together. And so that's kind of the answer on that. Brooke?
Yeah. I just want to conclude with a couple of things. There's a lot of talk about this investigation on social media. Obviously, we can't stop that, but it can be counterproductive to the investigation, so I would encourage people not to report or spread rumors or innuendos that they see on social media. And lastly, I think on behalf of all of us here and involved, all of the volunteers, we would like to thank the community. If you haven't been inside, there's just been an outpouring of food and water for the law enforcement and the searchers here and the volunteers that are giving their time and energy to finding her. The restaurants, the churches, the volunteers here, we really appreciate them, and obviously couldn't continue this investigation without their help. We'll take a few questions. I'm just going to be honest, guys. That's pretty much what we know at this point in time. So I don't know how many questions we'll be able to answer, but certainly you can try.
How old is Athena? We've seen 3 and we've seen 4.
We can confirm she's 4. Originally we thought she was 3, but she is 4.
Thank you.
Where are the parents right now?
That's part of the ongoing investigation.
I'm the maternal grandmother.
Okay.
My son's informed, dealing with what he needs to deal with.
Okay.
I have another question. So when was she last seen? We've seen Sunday, we've seen Friday. When was the last time she was seen?
Well, as I mentioned, we're still building that timeline, and we're working and talking to witnesses and neighbors and people in town to build out that timeline. What I can confirm to you that is not rumor or innuendo is that this investigation began at 2 o'clock yesterday when her 5-year-old sister was located by the postal carrier.
That's when we found out.
I have a question. Has today's search brought any progress? I know there's been some people saying they may pick up the railroad tracks, anything like that.
Nothing at this point that I can confirm. We're still very actively looking for her using all of our tools, thanks to OHP and our other law enforcement partners. Like I did say, we are finding things that we hope might give us clues as to where she is. We're still actively looking for her.
Is there a chance that this investigation will spread outside of this area, outside of just the city in general?
At this point in time, we're here, we're staying in town, we're looking in town, and we'll see what happens with as the investigation progresses.
Does temperature or terrain pose any kind of concern right now?
Well, you're talking about a toddler who's been on her own, so I would say yes.
Can you give a description of her and what she might have been wearing?
Description is difficult. I believe we were last told she was reporting or wearing a butterfly hoodie. She's blonde, she's 4. Her picture's on social media. I can confirm that's her if you want to share that. But that's what we've got so far.
What will the search effort look like going forward through the night?
That's an excellent question. It's obviously going to be ongoing. We're going to be here until it moves into a different phase. So I think that's pretty much all I've got. We definitely want, on behalf of all of us, to thank everybody that's out here looking and helping find her. And thank you guys for your coverage. It helps get the word out.
Oh my gosh.
We're kind of
Oh my gosh. Feel it in my knee. Brooke.
Yeah. For some
I didn't know. Yeah.